Shalom, all glorification, honor, and praise is due only unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule well. Salutations, peace and blessings to the Baasha Dawada, which is the house of David, the elect. Starts with the 144,000, his servants, the prophets, and includes the remainder of the remnant, consisting of men, women, and children, believers, those among Israel who hath believed our report pursuant to Isaiah, the 53rd chapter. They too are going to be delivered out of the coming destruction. That's what's coming to America. All right? As you heathens get ready to celebrate this Thanksgiving bullshit, which represents the destruction of the Gadites and the Reubenites, all right, and Issachar, all right, the so-called Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, and the so-called Mexicans. It represents their destruction, all right? So while you heathens get ready to give thanks, all right, for this shithole called America that you stole, all right? Hey, this is what's coming your way, man. All right? First and foremost, talking to you Jakes, man. All right, you so-called Negroes, the head tribe of Israel. Because y'all do this big just like Esau, the so-called white man. It's Thanksgiving, man. All right? Now, going into that holiday, that's another lesson for another time. You don't know by now the origin of that, and that is wicked, Salakia. Then you just a fucking hopeless retard. Anyway, this is what's coming your way, man. All right. The third woe that's coming your way, and it's coming quickly, pursuant to Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. Okay. And this is off of India.com. Why is Russia's Oreshnik missile giving sleepless nights to U.S.? It can hit American military bases, including ... can destroy target and just ... All right. Yeah. So basically, we're going to read a little bit about the situation, because it continues to escalate over there in Ukraine. All right, the situation is worsening, and here it is over here in America. Now today is obviously Thanksgiving, right? November the 28th, right? 2024, the awful year of Jacob's trouble. Here it is over here in America. All right. You people are getting ready to celebrate. Stuff your faces full of food, full of abomination too. All right. And your leader, all right, well, your newly selected president, DJT, is promising to bring about an end to the conflict, all right, which ain't gonna happen. But the people in the know, like these former colonels, like Colonel McGregor, all right, and Scott Ritter, a former UN's weapons inspector, people in the know who are keeping their eyes on this, they losing sleep, man. Okay? And they should be. Because they know that Russia, despite what the mainstream press over here in America and the West is reporting, which is all a bunch of fucking lies, they know that Russia can take out the beast with no problem, man. The beast being NATO, the NATO alliance, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. They can take out the beast, all right, the EU, the European Union powers, and the whore with no problem. The whore being, of course, America. America is that filthy slut, all right, who sits upon the beast, riding the beast all throughout the earth, doing what? murdering, stealing, raping. Okay? The people in the know, they are having sleepless nights, man. Just like Vocab Malone is having a bunch of sleepless nights. Because he knows what the prophets are saying is true. All right, and eventually he'll get to a point where he'll have to. Now he's a proud demon, but eventually the Lord will humble his ass, man, because the scriptures teach that every knee shall bow and every tongue confess. That slimy demon is going to bow to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai and the prophets. Period. And Russia's getting ready to fucking destroy America. All right, now this Oreshnik missile is not an ICBM. It's an IRBM. All right, an intermediate range ballistic missile. But the intercontinental ballistic missiles are coming, man, and they're getting ready to be shot. Hold on. And they're not going to miss, man. Let's just read a little bit of this, and I'm going to jump into a few scriptures. In a significant escalation in the Russia-Ukraine war, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced to the world that Russia launched an Oreshnik, one of its newest intermediate-range missiles, at a defense enterprise in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro in direct response to Ukraine's use of U.S. and British missiles on November 21st. And again, this article was posted today. All right. The Russian president said that the missile traveled at 10 times the speed of sound and so could not be intercepted. News agency Reuters quoted Russian sources saying that the range of the missile was 5,000 kilometers or 3,100 miles, allowing Russia to strike most of Europe and the west coast of the United States. Yeah. Anatoly, I ain't even going to try to pronounce that last name. All right, you see it. What is that? Matveychuk? Whatever. A Russian military expert said it could carry 6 to 8 conventional or nuclear warheads and was probably already in service, according to Yuri Poldolyaka, a prominent Ukrainian-born pro-Russian military blogger, the Reuters report said. Right? These things aren't going to miss, man. And again, those ICBMs are coming. Let's just go right to the point in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. All right. 2nd Esdras 16. And verse 13. 2nd Esdras 16 and verse 13, right? For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows, all right, the arrows are the missiles, okay? His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. So who's really shooting these things? Is it going to be Vladimir Putin or the president of China or Erdogan in Turkey or Kim Jong-un in North Korea? Who's going to be shooting these arrows? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, right? They're not going to miss and shall not miss. Got ahead of myself. And shall not miss. Okay? And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay? Yeah, the hindermost of the nations over here in America, aka Babylon the Great. That's where these missiles are headed. Now, of course, other parts of the earth are going to be hit. Certain parts of so-called Europe, Asia. All right. Obviously, the Israeli state is going to be trodden down by these missiles. That place has to be burnt up because it's been, because it has been trodden down of the Gentiles. All right, but again, like we always say, beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, that area of the earth will be rebuilt because it'll serve as the hub of the kingdom of heaven. So these things ain't going to miss their mark, man. All right? The idea that Russia could launch missiles, possibly hitting 9 U.S. Army bases and missile storage sites from different places, is a daunting one. Yet any such aggression could potentially tip the balance towards global conflict. But generally, we can expect Russia to refrain from taking such a drastic step unless truly forced into a corner. Well, the Lord's going to checkmate Esau Edom in the very near future. All right, He's going to make these people go to war. Remember the heart of the king, all right, or mind, all right, is in the hands of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the scriptures also teach us that the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai rules in the kingdom of men. So He's going to make Vladimir Putin do this, and these other world leaders, right? Verse 14, 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, verse 15, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow, verse 16, which is shot of a mighty archer returns not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. That's right, man. This is that plague. Hold on. Let's get the plague in the nukes, man. Slovakia. All right, these nukes, all right, this is that plague that Zechariah spoke of through the Spirit. Okay? In the 14th chapter, Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12, right? And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Right? Who's Jerusalem? Okay? Again, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you are the Lord's chosen people. Okay? And the Lord is going to smite, to include the speckled bird brothers and sisters, right? The Israelite foreigners. And the Lord is going to smite all the nations of the earth that have fought against you. Primarily and first and foremost, Esau. All right? And this shall be the plague, right? The intercontinental ballistic missiles, wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Right? This is the judgment written, man. And their eyes shall consume away, and their holes in their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Right? We always reference that scene, that iconic scene in Terminator 2, you know, where Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton, was watching, was watching her character play with her child, at a playground, and everything's cool, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes that destroying wind, man. Right? That's a good visual, because and this whole landmass is going to be torched, man, just like that. And the scriptures talks about, and we all know these scriptures. Go to Revelation 18. From 1 hour as thy judgment come. But yeah, this arresting missile, you can read about it. I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. And these are all, again, these are the weapons of the Lord's indignation. Right? These belong to Him. Okay? These belong to Him, man. You know what I haven't read in a minute? Let's get Isaiah 54. I haven't read Isaiah 54 in a minute. Let's read it. But these are His, man. Right? They belong to Him. They're part of His armory. It tells you that in Jeremiah the 50th chapter. But this is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16, right? Behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, all right, the modern day nuclear scientist, right? And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, all right, the missiles, all right? And I've created the waster to destroy, All right, so he's behind this, man. Yahweh Ba'ashmi Shai gave Esau, Edom, all right, the understanding to come up with this, to come up with this weapon that's going to destroy him and take him right out of power. But check this out, man. This is a beautiful promise to the elect, right? To the sheep, beginning with the 144,000. He serves the prophets and the rest of the remnant, all right? You goats are fixing to be destroyed, vocab alone, because you a goat, all right? And you're going to feel this fire when the Lord comes back, all right? Verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, all right? So these weapons aren't going to prosper against the elect. The elect will be redeemed, delivered out of the hellfire that's coming. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. That's why you being condemned right now, vocab alone, through the Spirit. All right, by the men of the Lord, and us as the hopeful elect, starting with the elder apostle, great millstone on down. All right. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, right? The prophets, the 144,000. Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. So again, these are, the Lord is behind all this, man. He's just using key players in the earth right now to do the dirty work. That's it. That's all. This is, again, they're the weapons of his indignation, all right, his righteous anger. They're a part of, his armory. And the Lord's about to open up on you, man. He's fixing to destroy you people. All right, so you Israelites, if you have not done so, okay, you need to repent. Come back to the Lord while there is still time. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. I don't want to that. You was edified through the Spirit. With that, I want to say shalom. It's on to the next video.